In every city we go, we give props to the local heroes for the work they've done for the people. Say big up, big up, big
20
up.
hours to shoot this music video, profiling the heroes in a music video. Inside your favorite.
Let's tell the story, sequel after sequel, about the young brave hearts and spiritual in the flashy music video. Say big up, big up, big up.
Vio bafethu ushaphe kunjani igama uRight Ngubeni aka Right Stuff, and you're watching Big Up on your number one channel SABC 1 Mzansi for show. Now check this out. Sise Studio Yifanda, the home of Big Up basically. This is where we make sure ukuthi lento sishutayo ngaphandle while we bigging up everybody around ngayi eMzansi. Nakhona ukuyibona nani sichophe sikhathe kahle in the edit. My boy Sipho is heavy at work. Afuna ukumdisturba. I want to get right to it. As you know, kule season lena, we've been going back to go and see abantu who have been inspired by people that we've been bigging up in the past. Now, as you know, we've been visiting local heroes who have been inspired by previous Big Ups who have been doing awesome stuff for our community, such as Uxolani Mbata and some Kumbula was Deep Sloot Bafetu, and he had a program, recreational programs for youth Yasekaslik to get them away from drugs. Now, we had UKE on that episode to big him up, Big Up style, with the music video that we're going to play for you guys later on after the show, just to remind you. Now for now, we have Albert Zitha aka Alba ongayi eDavidson bafethu, and ngithola ukuthi iDavidson vele idume ngokuthi vele iphethe abantu abadlala idisk. But it's so awesome to see a young man plugging in, helping youth yakhe stay away from drugs through education. Awesome stuff, sounds like our kind of party. We're going to see ukuthi untanga kahle kahle usiphatheleni. Check this out.
Big up, big up, big up.
Basically, the purpose of Alba Creatives Community Theatre is to, I want to see the youth being mobilized and revived to go to school, because I've realized that most of the people from the townships, I want to motivate them to find purpose in life, because I feel like Amakeng and Lokshini and Amosister, they gave up in their lives and in their dreams. So I want to help them to revive who they are. We've done a lot of shows, and the community has been loving us and being so interested to be part of us and seeing us growing, going forward. Even the parents, are beginning to believe in us, because as most of Pusha theatre, ekasi, abazali abaspy, ufuna umntana akhe ayoba doctor, ayoba nurse, ayoba lawyer. So if you're gonna come with, I want to take your child and imagine maybe be an actor or help her to realize it will make in another way. In Hamlan school, then parents don't buy it. So we have done our shows. We've worked with the Bollywood meets Hollywood, whereby we're the only black, sorry to say black, but we were the only black community theatre involved. The rest were Indians and whites. And to us, it was a very, very huge achievement, And we've grown to a state whereby one of our work went to LA. These kids that we're working with from the primary schools and the preschools, and they went to SA championships, they won, they went to the world championships in LA, Hollywood, to perform the work that Alba Creatives has taught them. So yeah, we have grown a lot.
Well, Alba knows firsthand what it feels like to have your hopes and dreams shattered. As a child, he was motivated by his hard-working parents and hoped that one day he would be rich enough to be able to take care of them ngowakhe. With his love for animals and everything to do with nature, he often imagined that one day he would become a zoologist or perhaps even a dentist.
Mina abantwana bangifuni bakhule the way ngikhule ngakhona, bahlala emkhukhwini the way mina ngikhule ngakhona. Ngifuni baphile le mpilo bengiphila, because I don't think they will survive. So I had to work hard ukuthi ngiyenze life yami ibe better. So your lady azangibe umuntu ozothi ayingifuni esikhona hamba ufuna. She never chose for me. She gave me option. It's your life. Choose. You know what's good, you know what's right. It's up to you to choose. Azange bangikhethise ngebhande, azange bathi hayi thina sifuna uba doctor, you can't do this art thing, you can't be a community person, go and be a spanning, uthole company phethe usebenza ube nemali every month. But no, they allowed me to follow my dream, because it is good ukuthi mawenza into mina izinto oyithandayo. Into engikhuluma ngetime lami, every time is strict very much. Befuna into straight to the point. Bekule time elithi mangibe scale noma bengibashile. Oledi belingithithi time alikhona ngiqala etoilet kuqala ngisithithivate ngithithithi ibhathu oba ngena endlini ngibashile ukubuza, and then esikolweni benodlala boyofunda. Bekulo umuntu lona ufuna nje what's best for me, and he wanted me to be strong. He so wanted me to be strong. So But what I liked the most about him, the man that he was my father, and I could not have chosen a better father than him. He worked hard for the family. He never had formal education. He never went to school, but he worked nabantu abayeskela. So mangibheka bekumuntu hustler, push life just to ala icona. He was successful. He had a construction company. It's not easy for you to do a company, you register even top, but he did that. So for me, he was a hard worker, and he motivated me. No, I can do it. If he did it, I can also be great. And he was respected by the community. When he passed away, things were hectic, because poverty, behlaselile, only algaze la spana. I'm the youngest. Putomi was forced to timilegi skolo. Ayobhala ngoJune. He was forced to take skolo. Uthi avai ayopusha ini business day bepusha time. Aqhubeka construction for us ukuthi endlini sikhona ukuthi sidle. So it's affecting kakhulu, and that's the moment when I was given a chance to choose what do I want in life. And it's very sad to talk about it, man. Yeah, but things were tougher from there, because he was the breadwinner and the old lady,
In that same year, after losing his dad, Alba had a divine dream that showed him what his next step should be.
The relationship that I had with my God, kuqala nje uze ngiqala theatre ngiqala church, kushawa amadrama wasontweni, izinto sakaJesu, choir and stuff, and the love of performing arts developed from church, and since from there, and I've been close to God. I was saved 2001, so I'm a believer, and God has been mentoring me and has been disciplining me a lot. There are times where I was big-headed, and I will move away from God, and He will discipline me, and I will rather know, man, you know what, I can't do these things without Him. So I'll go back, consult with my God, and He will show me the way, because there have been many challenges. Bazokujikela abazali bathudla imali zabantwana, bazokujikela abazali mozihamba nomntana wakhe no-performa somewhere ebusuku without their consent. Babona kadala umfana lo uthatha abantwana bethu uyoba-user, especially if abazali babantombazane, they can't really trust a boy waselokishini ukuthi ngihamba nomntana wami abuye ngo-10. And it took the anointing of God ukuthi He had to go to the hearts of the parents abawine over with, no man, you have to give this boy a trust ukuthi angayenza into lena. And yeah, so He has been blessing me a lot. I've done many projects, engazi ukuthi ngifike kanjani kuwo, but it's always ngenile, and that's only the grace of God, not my power, but the grace of God.
It was then when he joined the Oasis of Life Ministry Youth Group and was introduced to drama, poetry, and dance.
When I met Ms. Thembi Nyandeni, I was performing one-man act, Oasis of Life Family Church, and she was there in the audience. And after the performance, she went up to me and she was like, boy, you are talented, and if you're interested, we would love to help you develop it and going forward. So that's how I got to start working in Umoja, and from there I got exposure, received calls left and right, did a lot of theater productions, and yeah, she was a blessing in disguise. Only God knew what she piano, but she saw me, and I'm happy that I met Ms. Thembi Nyandeni.
Big up, big up!
Now the Outilena Bafetu started getting involved in a whole lot of things. Like he started teaching dance, he started teaching drama, and he actually wrote a play for Lengusilezi. Homework, everything. Basically, Undanga is a true pillar. But now he got other ideas after that. Basically like a different approach. We want to find out more about that after the break. Ningaindao, big up Glaskon. Welcome back Mzansi. Usaplomena achilana go SAPC 1 Mzansi for sure. Big up is what you're watching, and besaplomena njayami Alba zitha an awesome young man who's doing great stuff for his community. Now even though he was teaching Lengusilezi, arts, nani, he found ukuthi Lengusilezi are falling short in terms of their academics, their schoolwork. So he decided to do an after program study class where these kids can come and catch up on their academics. But now he is running what we call the Alba Community Development, which helps Lengosilezi with all the necessary tools that they need. Basically, he's raising funds through the initiative to help Lengosilezi ezingakhona ukuthi zigqoke njengabanye abantwana, eskela, zikhona ukudla, and all the things that come with that.
Big up, big up!
The transition on that, when they came for afternoon school programs, abanye, and I was helping him with the homework and stuff, you know, I got to do my homeworks. Sometimes abanye abazimele baphuma boyenzani, you know, others will go and stick bohlale makhoneni abanye, you know, do all those funny things. So I felt to keep them intact and basenda on a grand. How about now Shama activities or arts, understand? And that is been develops their mind, because you know after working you need to play. All play no work makes John a dull boy. So I felt no, okay, man. So we did art as a way of entertaining and relaxation, and that developed into professional stuff and hey, getting bookings, going to festivals, performances, and yeah, young niggas in love, so I feel so blessed. You know, recently the ex-members of Alba Creatives who have grown to have their own productions and their own theaters, they just came to me and they did a performance saying it's tribute to Alba Creatives. So, you know, it is good to see your work, you know, making an effect and an impact in Kasi and abantu benza into right, you know, because there are those people who are looking up to you and say, you know, because of your so deal with push, you know, mangena being a talent but today I'm a better person. So when we figure, you know, young Chablis and like I'm young, so seeing me doing that impact, it means a lot, because it doesn't only take you being on stage or motivating them, it takes even the life you live behind scenes, you know, because more than what you tell them. So it's very important, you know, the discipline and everything, it has shown, because all of us push discipline for sure.
Big up, big up!
Uxolani Mbatha is a young man ophuma kwiKasebalbizi Diepsloot in the north of Johannesburg. An intelligent and driven scholar, he had all the earmarks of someone destined for great things, even though his environment provided many setbacks.
The challenges mostly that affect the Diepsloot as a whole, as a community, it's the challenge of mind. When I say challenge of mind, it's an environment that has no encouragement or motivation. When kids grow up, or students, when they grow up in families that have a certain kind of income, certain kind of living. When children, when they grow up, or students, when they grow up, they limited as in how they want to achieve. You find them that they live in parents that abuse each other, so that affects them psychologically. Some of them, you find that there's no motivation. The only far they can think of is becoming a teacher, a taxi driver, or just somebody who goes in the street and sell. There's no motivation or life at all. The only life that they have is surviving.
But Xolani knew deep down that there was more out there that the world had to offer.
So I was one of the people who got into matric, didn't know what to do. I was stuck. I knew that I wanted to be an engineer. I knew that I wanted to be something, but how to go about it, how to get the funds, how to, you know, everything was organized on last minutes. So you start now living by faith in everything. Okay, I know that God will make a way. And I saw that without preparation, it becomes more hard, rather than facing the school challenges only and being prepared.
Amaphupho kaXolani bengeke afezeke if he didn't get the support from his church and other community members, a support structure he noticed many others did not have.
As I've seen the challenges that I had in terms of having a career, I came with Khuba, who we started a project in Diepsloot that tries to minimize the challenges that I had, where we have a high school that we adopted. In that high school, we provide a Saturday school, which nobody pays, but we give it to. We offer it for free, where we help with science, maths, English, and accounting. What we also do is on this Saturday school, we bring artists or famous people with influence from the community to come and encourage the kids, because we've seen that you can give people information, but if you do not tell them what to do with the information or give them a path, they will never run for it. Our goal, the biggest major goal, is to leave the school developed. The school doesn't have a lab now, a computer lab. We want to leave the school with a fully running equipment for computers, IT, as we've seen that our society is everywhere, it's IT. So now we want to impact them with that skill. We want to see the kids being able to know, to say, okay, after matric, this is where I'm going, this is how I'm going to do it, so that they can also come back to the school and impact the coming generation, to say, okay, this is where we start and this is how you get to your goal. So we want to create a revolutionary youth that will impact each other.
Big up, big up!
Boy,
Yeah, man.
we are finally here. We made it.
Finally
made the
famous.
first location after about 7 hours or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's happening? Why did you bring us here, Matari?
Just the heart of deep slot, you know, like the grime. It goes with my story, you know. I like the location, I like the look and feel of it. So, it's going to look really cool for the video, yeah, So it's just one of those performance shots for UKE, and yeah, man, it's going to look real dope.
How much time do you think we have? Are you gonna wrap us?
So let me just get at it, and then we'll see what is pedal out.
I sengifisa ukuthi inkosi ngaba nawe mntasekhaya.
Hayi siyabonga bhuti wami.
Eish.
Big up, big up!
Indeed, Bafethu, it's very fulfilling to see somebody step out of their comfort zone to make sure ukuthi abanye abantu reap the benefits of the good initiatives that they're doing. And that's exactly what Alba's doing. Big up to that. Ninga Indao. After the break, we find out more. We're back again, doing our thing. Big up is what you're watching. Bafethu, SABC One Mzansi for show. Now we're still chilling no Alba. Bafethu, like he never seems to stop. He's just got a big heart. And now we want to find out from the people at Abancedile, especially the kids that are part of the initiative here, to find out who Check this out.
Big up, big up!
My name is Amanda Mapena. I'm from Davidton, which is known as Evuta. How I know about the Alba Uguti, I was once at Guri Ashuma, where it's a center for Abantwana. I saw what they were doing, and like I was touched, you know, because of I felt like Uguti, no, this is what I want, because of I grew up doing it at crash. So that's how I found the Alba Creatives. That's how I discover myself in the Alba Creatives, and I'm so proud of that.
My name is Swahila Mahlang from Vuta Davidson, Swatwa East. Alba like ngicede isi like mangibuye esikolweni. Mangicede ukuyenza umsebenzi wami esikole, everything senza sendlini, hambe ngiyakhona before realize everything like ngikhipha like ibangani troubles like starting ngikinto eziningi like concentrate ngoku Alba ngibe creative like.
Big up, big up!
Abafethu nizibonele nani ukuthi no, amajita really are putting in work, being the change that they want to see. Uxolani no Alba lo bafethu ngiringa ngabo. Big up to you guys, and I hope to see more young pioneers come through so that we can come through and big them up for the awesome stuff that they're doing for the young nation. Now we're gonna leave you with the video. Era Xolani no KE Pusha Clever. You know what time it is. Big up, baby. Till next time, catch me right to Gubeni, aka Right Stuff, on your #1 channel, SABC One Mzansi for show. Big up, big up.
Big up, big up!
K-E-Z Babalana's push is spanning Panakiti Shalis Tesha 24/7 K-E Fagi pressure everywhere we go in Antona Savangena to look like a Sikundi Silvelio candy paper boy. Yeah, we making paper boy. International. Babalana's push is spanning Panakiti Shalis Tesha 24/7 Naspumulis Fagi pressure everywhere we go in Antona Savangena to look like a Sikundi Silvelio candy paper boy. Yeah, we making paper boy. Yababanya shisa Dalaba za muguntisha Inalaba fana bakaba matala Mastwaga sa stala sa swissa Babu ya wisha Kwita Indabu ya papu ya spita Mabasa bala bala laba fana sa spana za panda la skanda mamita Make money Mobanya spana all the time Mbizu jigsaw 24/7 on the grind Now we break body Excess ya stala lana bao Bangating spane labor hot Talang babamba la bantua Yeah Yenza my money moves, I'm getting paid, baba. Newcomer man, shake a lama heavyweight, baba. Great, baba, kasi to kasi, they can relate, baba. Baba, geli order, clay industry, I'm away, baba. Bananas, push is spanning, banana, this time is pressure. 24/7, as Pumulis, bagi pressure. Everywhere we go, in Antona, Savangena. To the player, Sikundi, Sifle, you can't never fall. Yeah, we making paper, boy. Yeah, we get to buy it. 24/7 Zina skandi mula shama namba na malaini laba fana siya baruda Sige nga masi Mga tandi sura njenge boxel na ma-ice lotwala ya baba siya kula Tula ge mamena siya muba siya bangena Tota gubo fok yanya baba tula labo keba Wena sura ge tetela nya manuba yanya nenza When we young black and beige nga mahumja wange mpenda Askis I'm sorry boss Nya shis I'm calling hot I'm busy getting paid when we have fees I'm calling When it comes to getting
Big up, big up, big up.
If you are inspired by our local hero this week, then stand up as well and volunteer your time and skill to make a difference in Mzansi. These are contact details of organizations that could really use your help as a volunteer. Call them and make Mzansi a better place. If you are currently a volunteer or a community builder at Kaslako or know someone who is, we'd like to say big up to you too on this show by featuring you or the person you nominate as our local hero. So go on and send us a short profile of yourself or the person you want to nominate to bigup@eclipsetv.co.za. You can also contact us via post to private bag X10025 at Randburg 2125. If you or your nominee are selected to be featured on the show, sokuthinta mzala songakhohlwa ukushipela siyakho.
Big up.